All right. Hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It's Nigel once again, and this is going to be another story time. Now, right off the bat, sorry for disappearing for the past few days. I've been doing some overtime at work and getting home pretty late because of it. It's so I didn't really have time to record. And then yesterday, I didn't do any overtime yesterday, but yesterday I was going to record. I ended up falling asleep. And have you ever had a situation where you fall asleep and you didn't realize that you fell asleep until you woke up? That literally happened to me yesterday, and the dream I was having was like fire, fantastic, absolute cinema. Scorsese could never, but I tried to go back to sleep after that epic dream, and I wasn't able to. So I figured I'd get up and do what I needed to. I ended up falling asleep again, uh, but yeah, so that's why I wasn't able to record yesterday. But I am back now, and I'm back with a story time. So, right off the bat, happy Valentine's Day to all who celebrate. And even if you don't, that is totally fine. If you have someone to celebrate with, whether it be significant other, whether it be friends, if you're doing a Galentine's, that type of thing, or just like hanging out with friends, or if you're hanging out with family on Valentine's Day, that is all gravy as well. Or if you're spending Valentine's Day by yourself, that's totally fine as well. I'll be your Valentine. That's not a request. That's mandate. We're Valentines now. But yeah. So if you celebrate Happy Valentine's Day, if you don't, that's totally fine. But here's a story about not quite something that happened on Valentine's Day, but something that did happen in the winter, and B, a story a bit about love, about heartbreak, about betrayal, and about how fourth grade me realized something very valuable, but had to get the heart broken in the process. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, this takes place, like I just said, in fourth grade. Now, around fourth grade, I had started going to this new school. I was going to school previously, but the school was closed temporarily for remodeling, so they were relocating everybody to a different building. So my parents were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna have you go to a brand new school," and that's exactly what I did. I went to a new school, and slowly but surely, I was kind of starting to make friends. It's a little bit, but it was slow but sure. But sure enough, in class there was this one girl I was very interested in. Now, for starters, this story I've told before. I told many moons ago, also on Valentine's Day, about 5 years ago on System Shock Radio. But it's time to give it a fresh coat of paint away. So the name of the girl here is the name I used back then. So we'll use the same name. We're gonna call her Heart Girl. There was this girl in my class, as we're calling her Heart Girl, around fourth grade at this time. This was before you had class periods and everything, where you would go to different rooms with different teachers and everything. We usually stayed within one classroom, with the exception of like gym and maybe like a couple other classes. But otherwise, we saw each other a good amount, and this girl was very, very pretty, and she had this very pretty, beautiful curly hair. I don't know what it is about me. I've always had a thing for curly hair. That's what I've noticed. Like I've always just about had a thing for like beautiful curly hair. So if you're a beautiful curly haired girl watching this, hello. But but anyway, she was very pretty, and she seemed very nice enough, very sweet, and we had limited interaction, but the interactions we had were pretty nice for the most part. I remember one time I was even being bullied by a different student also in this class, because sadly you can't always escape bullies, and she stood up for me. So I was like, hey, all right, a cool thing. Hey, lo and behold, she would be kind of one of the big sources of this heartbreak. So fast forward her to around Christmas time, around winter time, around the holiday seasons. I wanted to do something nice for her to get her attention and something like that. I convinced my mom to I get a gift from the mall. I get a gift for this girl from the mall, and to this day, I'll be honest. To this day, I don't know how I convinced my mom to help me get this gift for this girl. I don't know if it was what I definitely told her what it was and who it was for, but I don't know if it's because I was making friends in this new school, if it's because there was a girl I was interested in, and or if it's because I usually uh, didn't ask for a whole lot. Back then, I wasn't someone who asked for like a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe it was some combination of all those things. But I convinced my mom to go with me to the mall to get a gift for this girl. So that's exactly what we did. We went to the Boulevard Mall, which I gotta say, R.I.P. to the Boulevard Mall, man. They officially closed it off. They're going ahead with the housing project and everything that they're doing for it, and man, a lot of great memories in that mall. I'm gonna miss it dearly, as is a lot of people. But we went to the Boulevard Mall, and they had this like table that had like a bunch of gifts and everything on it. Whether it be like little trinkets, little knickknacks, some jewelry, and that's when I saw it. This really beautiful necklace. And I was like, yes, that's the one that I'm gonna get for this girl. So lo and behold, I told my mom that one, and we got it. I don't think it was that expensive. I think if I had to guess, it was probably like 20-25 bucks, not super duper expensive. But we got the necklace, and we even had it like put in a little like gift wrap box. I don't know if you've seen these like type of gift wrap boxes where it's got the bow and everything. It's nothing super duper special, but but we got it wrapped up, and I was ready to give this necklace to the girl. So not long after her, this was like right before winter break and everything. And so I came up to her in class, gave her the gift, and she liked it. She appreciated it, so I thought. And everybody was like, "Oh, how cute," stuff like that. You know how it is. And so I gave her the gift, and I was nervous, but I was excited. And when she seemed to appreciate it, I was like, "Yes, yes, I did it. I'm in there. We're good. We're golden, right?" Wrong, because fast forward to around lunchtime, and I was eating lunch by myself. Unfortunately, back then I used to eat lunch by myself a lot. And I still kind of do. As I got older, sometimes I would sit with my friends and everything, especially like when I got to high school and I made a lot more friends and everything. But I remember back then I used to eat lunch alone quite a bit, and all of a sudden, and from several tables over or across the lunchroom, the box hit me in the head, or it might have just landed on my table. I forget if it hit me in the head necessarily. It might have. This was a little while ago. Oh, but anyway, the box was essentially thrown at me, and I looked down. I was confused. I was like, "Hey, somebody threw the box. What the hell?" But hell, so I looked over her, and at the table, I saw Heart Girl and her friends all laughing at me. He laughing at this box being thrown at me, and let me tell you, it like that was absolutely heartbreaking to see. Like and it definitely he definitely left a definitely left a big hole in my chest. At least it's as big as one you can get for it being fourth grade. And I remember in that moment just feeling so crushed, so hurt that that happened, that my entire crush on this girl totally dissipated. It just totally evaporated. It went up in smoke, and yeah, I was just not interested in this girl anymore. Or it'd be one thing if like the box was thrown at me by someone else, and that was that. If it was just regular bullying, like I've been bullied before and since and that would have hurt, but I would have been able to get over that. But the fact that it was her laughing at that situation and her friends, and it wasn't like a nervous laugh where you don't know what to do, but even in that moment, I feel like that would have been kind of messed up. But I get it sometimes that some people that happens to them where you don't really know what to do, so it's kind of an awkward chuckle. But the fact that she was like full blown laughing, like I thought it was amusing. I was like, damn, that hurt. And remember, her I had class with her almost all day because we were in that one classroom. So the rest of the year was pretty awkward. Her like between us, and she didn't like completely make fun of me all the time, but it was more so like we weren't really friends or were really close or anything. And I stopped being super duper friendly to her. Like I try to be as friendly person as I can usually, but to her it was totally just gone. And yeah, that's what happened. And it did teach me some lessons about how certain people will, and the fact that not everything you give will always be reciprocated. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Even back then, I knew she wasn't entitled to date me or anything, which by like fourth grade standards would have been just probably us holding hands at lunch or something like that. Um, but it was more so, oh, like I knew we probably weren't gonna be like a thing, and whatever that meant for such a young age. But it was also like, wow, oh really? Like your friend's just gonna throw a box at me, and you're just gonna laugh at me? Like, come on, man. Like it'd be another thing if she like chastised her friend, and like it still would have hurt, but at least she would have stood up for me. But didn't happen. But I knew even then that I wasn't necessarily entitled to her or anything like that, and let that be a lesson. Like fellas, if you get a gift for for a significant other, someone you're interested in, and they not only don't reciprocate, but it blows up in your face like that, yeah, it's gonna suck. But the only thing you can really do is take the L and just move on with your life, and let that be a lesson that that's not the person you need to be associated with, or really, oh, or like really, um, or like really have around you in a way. Hey, that's not really someone that you invest in. So, oh, sometimes you gotta take the L. Sometimes in life you take L's. Like L's happen in life, but you gotta keep moving on and you gotta keep moving forward and just make a note of that mentally. I don't know if. I don't know when exactly my mom found out about what happened. I don't think I really told her until much later. And I'm sure some of you are asking, Nigel, did a teacher say anything? Why didn't a teacher intervene? Good question. I don't know if they did, but I just know that eventually I told my mom what happened. But yeah, that kind of sucked. But you know what? It's what happened. It is what it is. You know, I'm certainly not. Still upset about it. I'm not relitigating it. I'm over it. You know, I'm over it. It happened. It was in the past. It was in the past. You know, I kind of just get over it, and you know, you move on. You got to move on in life, and you gotta move past it. So I'm not still upset about it. I'm cool. I'm cool. It was forever ago. I'm fine with it, you know. But anyway, all jokes aside, that is going to do it for this story time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, happy Valentine's Day to you all if you celebrate. But if you did enjoy this story time, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video, so you never miss an upload. Oh, and as for me and her, we were never really close after that. Not entirely sure what she's up to nowadays, but I hope she's doing well. I don't wish her any ill will, but anyway, hey, if you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video, so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this story, and has something like this ever happened to you? I would hope not, but if it has, let me know about it in the comments. Share it with the group, share it with the room. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.